All right, your next comedian is moving to New York in about 3 weeks. 2 weeks? What's he doing up there? 2? A solid 2? So he can manage at the Times Square TGI Fridays. Give it up for Tancredi Vasaio, everybody. Yeah.
Thanks, everybody. Alright, so last night I watched a nature documentary. It's pretty into it. A better way of saying that might be that I was really high and I wanted to fall asleep. And I liked it. It was a whale one. I like the whales. They're pretty cool. Some people really like whales. You know, it's like an angel from the ocean. It is the cherub from down below. And then, yeah, like I didn't really get that, like from the whales. They're all right. But once they start playing like the whale song, I really like am not into it, you know? Because that thing, like, you realize that like it's not an angel song. That's no angel. That whale is like the loneliest man at the bar. That whale has been put in the friend zone. Feel bad for that whale. That whale is not going to change the Netflix password, even though he knows Megan still has it. Who else watches Golden Girls? Not his roommate. He knows it's her. That's a story about me and my ex-girlfriend Megan. But it's not really a friend zone, it's my ex-girlfriend that I broke up with. Anyway, I'm stupid. And I'm trying to be smarter. I'm 23, I want to be a better person, I'm trying to be smarter. So I decided that I would start listening to classical music, okay? Because it makes sense though, right? Like they play classical music for babies. I used to be a baby. I don't really remember it. But like, I went on Spotify, did the whole thing, I was into it. And then eventually that song comes on that Dracula plays all the time, and I kind of lost my shit. Because like I didn't think that was a real song, but like you're like burn, boom, burn. That's a song that Bach wrote. Bach, like you know that name that means nothing to you, but you feel like it should. Yeah, Bach, that guy. I bet he was happy. I bet he was really psyched when he wrote the spookiest song of all time. You know, no one will ever top that song. That is a spook. I mean, how could a song be more spooky than that song? I mean, like really. Like I bet in the future, like when they make a movie and they have like a villain in that movie, they'll play my song. That song might be the motif for that villain. Or maybe even in the future they might have something where a vampire is like kind of an anti-hero and really into that thing. They'll play my song too. Because otherwise you might, anyway. Stupid, so stupid. Classical music did not help, Bach didn't help. That's what I thought of while I was high and listening to Bach. Should not talk about doing drugs so much on stage. I've been watching a lot of European movies too. If you guys want more proof that I'm trying to better myself. I watched that movie Antichrist. Or not Antichrist, same director, sorry, Nymphomaniac. I watched that. Nymphomaniac, do you guys know that movie? It's perfect, like, European movie. It's just like, it's this woman and she just gets fucked constantly. And, I mean, people are like dumb though, because they think that's what all European movies are like. But I watched other ones. They have like a European must-love dogs too, you know? But that movie is called like, Please Suck My European Cock. Traditional boy meets girl love story. Yeah. I like that movie. 5 stars on Netflix. Kind of fucked up my ratings for everything else though. I'm gonna put that in the queue. You guys have parents? I'm sorry if you don't, and I asked that. And now you're like outed in front of everyone because you had a sad face when I asked that question. Yeah, parents are parents, right? You have them or you don't. Don't want to take myself deeper into the parent wall. Sorry, some people are orphans. I read Oliver Twist. But yeah, I was hanging out with my dad earlier, and my dad's great. He was the first person I know to have an eBay account, but he doesn't understand that he can put his phone on vibrate, and every time his phone rings, he just like loses his fucking mind. It's like, oh my god! Yeah, like that. That's what he's like. Won't they just fucking leave me alone? Like I just want to like watch my thing or whatever. Oh, it's your brother. Oh, okay, it's your brother. Sorry. And then he like has a conversation with my brother for a little bit, and then I'm like, cool, Dad, I'm gonna go. And he's like, oh, really? Okay. Well, I'll see you later. Like, call me sometime. And he totally doesn't get that I don't want to cause him to have a heart attack that much. I'm like over like being 15 when I did want to cause my dad a heart attack. Not literally. I didn't actually want him to die. But again, you guys were 15 once. I'm sorry if I outed anyone in the room who was never 15, and you feel really like awkward about that, and you're not really willing to reveal that to anyone. If you're a closeted 14 to 16-year-old, you skip that one. You're in a time warp. Anyway, I'll stop talking about that. I'm wearing this Kung Fu shirt, which is pretty cool. My mom got that for me because I'm not Asian, I guess. But she is. My mom is Thai, and that's really fun. I never really understood like where I fall into that. I think I've settled on Titalian, you know, like part Thai, part Italian. Titalian. I think it's a good one. It's quick. But it's not quick because I thought of it like a while ago. But yeah, so like I have this like grandfather I would see pictures of. He wasn't really around because he kind of like destroyed my mother's family, and then they came over here. It wasn't cool over there anymore. And I found out recently that he's Muslim now. Like he lives in Malaysia. He's converted to Islam. And I asked my grandmother about it. She's like, well, he was always like an atheist as far as I knew. But he met this woman, and Malaysia's kind of a totalitarian, like, Islamic regime, so he had to convert. And is what it is. I guess he really, like, loves sticking it to her or whatever. So yeah, I have a Muslim grandfather, but he's only in it for the pussy. Just something you don't hear every day. And I feel like in a progressive society, maybe we should hear that a little bit more often, you know? Like, sacrilege, right? Thumbs up on sacrilege. You guys want to start a Facebook group about blasphemy? I'll start it. You guys have to join though if I invite you. I don't know if we have mutual friends or not, but maybe. Someday we will have mutual friends. And then Facebook will recommend that we like each other.
Richmond is like 3 degrees of separation. It's like,
yeah, but I'm right here and right now. We can do this, but
we're very close.
don't really feel it. Alright, I'm going to leave soon. But what I'd like to do before I leave is perform a poem for you. You guys like poetry?
Love it!
It's a slam poem. It's a slam poem. In the spirit of slam. And it goes like this. Hey girl, you look kinda hot. I hope that in the morning I don't think you're kinda not. I would like to take you back to my apartment. Lick on your lip. Is it alright if I record the sounds you emit? Honey, you ask, can I weather your tender attack? Oh, you go. What are we still doing in Iraq? That's it.